Hello guys, and welcome back to another TeckWrap tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this intricate cut with TeckWrap vinyl. Okay, so once we are in Design Space, let's go ahead and click on Canvas and let's search for an image. I'm going to search for line art. And I think I like this one here since the design we're making is for her and his kind of design. So I'm just going to click on that and then click on Add to Canvas. It says here Added to Canvas, just click on View. And here is our design. So you need to measure your pieces. Once you know what the measurement is, just enter the measurement here. So for my design, I'm going to want it to be 3 inches. So I'm just entering 3 inches. Now make sure your lock is locked, because if it's open, you can then skew or distort the image. Okay, so let's just hit undo. So mine is 3 inches by 3.91 inches. Now, my surface is, I just need it to be 3 inches or 3.5, so the length is still too long for what I need it to be. So I'm going to even decrease that a little bit more. Okay, and just so that I know how it looks like or see how it looks like, I'm going to get a circle because my surface is going to be a circle. So just click on Shapes and Circle. And it's around 4 inches. And just let me change the color to white so that I can see. So I'm going to be treating this as a template. Okay, let's bring this to the top. And it's going to sit this way. I think I'm okay with that. Now let's just delete this. Let me zoom in a little bit. So for such designs, I just need to look at these small areas and maybe delete whatever I don't need. But I think everything looks okay. Maybe I need to just remove this bit over here. So just hit contour. And we're going to zoom in here. And I'm going to remove all these tiny pieces that I don't want. Just make sure you don't click the wrong bit. So just... And if you can't click on them here, just try to see where they are over here. Now this is full of pieces, and also try to put your image here on the side. So let me just close this, bring my image to the side over here so that I can see what I am doing. Okay, there we go. Click on contour again. So you see here we can kind of visualize what we are doing. Okay, so let me just zoom in again. So I just need to remove all these tiny bits because I don't want my Cricut to struggle. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking at my image and I'm just clicking on these random bits over here to see what is disappearing and what isn't, and if it's what I want to contour or not. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it this way because the pieces are too small, and if I see that it does not make any effect, then it's the piece we are looking for. Yeah, that one is on the lips. If you can see the lady's lips, I think I'm gonna keep it this way. I can't see where this one is, which means we don't need it. I need this one. And as I've noticed right now is that Design Space sort of sorts them biggest piece to smaller piece, I think. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Let me just have a close look. I think that looks about okay. All right, now let's hit make it. Don't forget to choose the machine that you're going to use. I'm going to use my Joy today, so I'm going to click on Joy and click on Make It. Also, don't forget to save your design. I'm going to save mine as Faces. Click on Save. So I'm going to be cutting on a mat. Click on Continue. And once your machine is connected, I'm going to choose what type of vinyl I'm using. So I am going to be using the shimmer vinyl from TeckWrap, and I like to use the shimmer vinyl setting, which is this one. And I like to make my pressure more. So this was the perfect setting for this intricate cut, and it came out wonderful. Okay, so let's start cutting. I'm going to place this here. All right, now we remove the design and we start weeding. Now, because this is a very intricate design, I'm going to be reverse weeding this. I will show you in a bit. It's where we put the transfer tape on the whole design with the negative spaces as well. And then we peel the backing and the little pieces remain. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to remove as much space from around as I possibly can. And I love to save my scrap pieces, so I'm going to keep these aside for other projects. Okay, so I'm going to be using the yellow grid transfer tape. And we are going to place it on the full design. Now burnish it properly. And just, I'll give you a tip. I'm not burnishing in the spaces where I'm actually going to need to remove later on. I'm focusing more in the tiny bits that are supposed to be the parts that we want from the vinyl, so that it makes our life a little bit easier. Okay, just do the same on the back. All right, now remove the backing paper. Okay, and now we are going to slowly peel on. Let me just get my tweezers and start removing all the pieces that we do not want. Look at the smallest pieces, these tweezers, just see how sharp these tweezers are. They pick up the smallest pieces. Okay, now that we're done, we are going to transfer to our surface. Okay, so here is the piece that I'm going to put the design on. This is going to be like a ring holder, so I'm going to also attach this here. I made this out of resin and the ring goes in here. So originally I wanted to make two, but for now we're just going to go with the one. Now let's put the design on. I think that looks about okay. And just give it a burnish. and slowly pull. And here is our design. So here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.